Haribo. He will wake up everyone. Right.
Bluetooth connected.
Rise to the name Haribo. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Haribo. Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Yashamati Nandana, Vrajabhavana, Haribo.
Liberation has never been so easy. And better than that. This is better than being saved. Can you imagine? You know how people say Krishna is your savior? You become the savior of Krishna. Unbelievable. Figure that out, everybody. I could just see people saying, oh, he's really crazy now. Save Krishna. Exactly. Take the Lord out of the bush. Who's going to do it? Only his devotee, right? Who has the power to take him out of the bush? Only the ecstatic love. All right, man. Let's praise that Lord. Let's take him out of the bush, man. He's been in the bushes too long.
Purchase your tracks today.
Everything's getting messed up here because he needs a haircut. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Purchase your
Krishna
tracks
Hare
today.
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, yeah! Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. We're all taking them out of the bush now. We've got a lot of assistants here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Get the work done quicker. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Purchase
Krishna
your tracks
Krishna, Hare
today.
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda. Hari 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 Bo, Hari 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 Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hari 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 Bo, Hari Hari Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase
Rama
your tracks
Rama,
today.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
OGEbeats.com.
Funny's here, all right, man. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh, my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh, my Lord Krishna. What happened here?
Party people, can yo get funky? Suicide and folks, can yo get funky?
OG.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Krishna. All right, let's chant a little choppy.
Party people.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama You can put your microphone on. Let's see how we can adjust everything here. So I get up.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
I don't hear you chanting. Is it? Is your mic on?
Mhm.
It is. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Your music is still on as well. Do you know that?
Yeah. Is it okay? Does it sound all right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Only when you preach sometimes.
Yeah. When I preach, it's not good. Yeah, and when I have the thing, just tell me when I'm preaching.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
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 Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Ay. Ay, ay. Whoa. Whoa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama.
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Gadadhar, Srivas, Gaura, Bhaktivinoda, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Jesus, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Sri
Hare
Advaita Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri
Hare.
Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Hare
Sri
Krishna, Hare
Advaita
Krishna.
Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ah,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Rama Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama 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 Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Be right back.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Jai Shri Krishna Jai Shri Krishna Jai Shri Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna oh my Lord. Oh Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna oh my Lord Krishna Krishna oh my Lord Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. We want Krishna. We want Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, we want Krishna, we want Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Jaya
Krishna.
Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jaya.
Jaya Chaitanya.
Go ahead, finish.
Jaya Chaitanya Chandra. Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Chaitanya Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Yeah. What a fantastic path. I just can't believe it. It's getting so, just like the books, you know, you can tell when you're right on course, man. You look at the map, the book, and say, yeah, we're on course. You know, it just gets better and better and better, ever fresh. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to read some more of that same chapter here. Adi Lila, chapter 7, Chaitanya Charitamrita. I'm just going to read some various verses. Text 11. The transcendental mellow of conjugal love of Krishna is so wonderful that Krishna himself accepts the form of a devotee to relish and taste it fully. That's what it's all about. The Lord came here, you know, to taste and relish this conjugal mellow. It's so wonderful that the Lord, God himself, comes here as a devotee. And that's what he wants to give to the population so they can also taste this like him. See, like father, like son, you know, that kind of thing. The sons of God, the daughters of whatever you want to call these, you know, souls in the bodies, you know, to relish this conjugal mellow. Conjugal mellow means this intimacy with the Lord. It's very much similar to the in the world, having intimacy with a husband or wife. You know, you're very close. They're like your one body, that type of thing. You know, only this is with the Supreme Lord who never dies, ever fresh, no downside, no edge. Go ahead there, Lolita.
Can I ask a question about verse 10?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme controller. The one personality of Godhead has ecstatically become a devotee, yet his body is transcendental and not materially tinged. Does this mean that his body, because he came on earth in the flesh?
Does it mean that what now?
He came on earth in flesh. Does this mean that his body was completely absorbed, that every cell was absorbed by ecstasy?
Well,
By
read the verse. Read the verse again.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the supreme controller, the one personality of Godhead, has ecstatically become a devotee, yet his body is transcendental and not materially tinged. Now, I don't know what tinged means, but
Tinged means contaminated.
okay, so it was
contaminated.
completely absorbed by the
Yeah,
transcendental
completely
body.
absorbed.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is God. His body is completely spiritual.
Yeah.
Completely. Even all his pastime, all the way from birth, all the way through, all to the maturity. He was just acting like a child and like a maturing person. It was all an act. He was acting like sometimes you act like a householder, give charity and all that.
Yeah.
He's still completely transcendental. That's why the devotees sometimes they like him in various leelas more, because it's more their relationship with the Lord. Because it's completely spiritual all the way through.
Yeah.
It's only us. See, our identification, we're in the same way, the same as the Lord. What do you call it? Qualitatively. But we've been identifying with these material bodies and material forms, not only about material gross. In Krishna consciousness, they only talk about gross material. They have no idea that it's a material mind also and the material emotions. That's why they don't understand that. They just think, oh, I'm not this physical body. Yeah, you're also not your material emotions, and you're also not the material mind. That speculates. You're not speculation. You know who that is? Krishna's a speculation on the material platform. That's his everything is from him. So you're identifying with his inferior potency.
So the more your transcendental body grows, the less it pushes away the material.
Yeah, it pushes it out. Yeah. That's why people have a hard. Some people are just deeply attached to stuff. The stuff being their material minds and all that. But that's the pain here. That's why everybody should be encouraged and just look at the more mature devotees here that are steady in this. See? And that'll get you through, because you're going to go through stuff. You're going to go your mind. You've been through, everybody. All of us have been at some stage, like wherever you're at. If you're in a stage where, well, sometimes you're back and forth, sometimes depressed, sometimes elated, and in this, and it's just we all go through this. And even if a devotee didn't go through what you're going through in this life, in another life they did. Everybody goes through this. And so you're just be a warrior spirit, warrior. You have that warrior mindset that you're going to get through this no matter what. You're going to advance. You're going to keep taking shelter, the name and the devotees and the process. You're going to go on hearing, and regardless of your karma that you've been attached to, and still drives you mad sometimes. Like here, we got to they go mad, but look, that's that stuff. That's nothing to do with this. That's all that crapola you carry. It's making you depressed and everything. Devotees in the advanced position, there's no material depression, because it's just like the Lord, it's pushed out. Well, he was never there for him. But he acted like through the stages. But for devotees, we all have to, this stuff gets pushed out by the Lord's transcendental energy. And you look at the more mature devotees and be encouraged and say, wow, it does work. Look, they are steady in this. They're not like back and forth like me, going through miserable things sometimes, and and all these things with the material needs. I'm lonely, I need this and I need that. Yeah. The more mature we become, that'll become like you. You'll become mature, and the only thing you'll need is Krishna. And that's a great to be needy. Yeah, I need Krishna. Because Krishna is thinking the same thing. I need my devotee.
It's all
And
about
he says, I need you, Lord. That's a relationship, transcendental, wonderful, perfect. You need anything. So ultimately, I mean, that now I'm encouraged myself. I'm encouraged. Krishna is showing me that this stuff is all true. It's not just mythology or in a book or blind believing it because I'm afraid if I don't believe it, I'm going to hell or something. It's real, man. Stuff is so more than real now because everything here is unreal. Really doesn't last very long. But this is real. Is it really good every day? Just like the book says, ever increasing, like these verses. Yeah. Yeah, ecstatically became a devotee. Yet, the word there, yet, is a little bit confusing because it's not really used correctly there. Because it's redundant. See, this is redundant means it doesn't, in a sense, doesn't make sense. I'll show you why here.
redundant.
Okay. Lord Caitanya is supreme controller, the one personality of Godhead, yet has ecstatically become a devotee. See, ecstatically become a devotee, yet his body, of course, if you're ecstatic devotee, your body is transcendental. It's no yet about it. There's nothing to say yet. Yet usually means but, like that. But is that means he's transcendently situated and as is a better word, as an ecstatic devotee. See, that shows the relation, not putting a interrupt in there. See, yet that means, but there's some difference there. No, there's no. He came. I'll read it. Let me read it again. I say I'm just a stickler for stuff. I like everything to be smoothed out. Has ecstatically become a devotee. See, that's transcendental. See, yet his body is transcendental. See, you see what I'm saying? He is. That's why it's could be a little confusing. The yet in there isn't. See, I'm going to read it again just to get clear on this. The one personality of Godhead, see, that's transcendental, has ecstatically become a devotee. That's transcendental, yet his body is transcendental. See, that doesn't really make sense. That's like redundant. It's like, so now this is the way I would read it to make it more like seamless, conclusive. Yeah, conclusive. Where it feels better even. Who is the supreme controller, the one personality of God, has ecstatically become a devotee, and his body is transcendental and not
I would say who is the supreme controller, the one personality of Godhead, whose body is transcendental.
Or let's see. I don't know if we should be. Anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay.
With his transcendental body as a devotee.
The one personality of Godhead has ecstatically become a devotee. I think it should just be left like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a comma. Yes, that's it. Forget the yet, forget the as. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme controller. See, these are qualities. He's the supreme controller. The one personality of Godhead, another quality, another truth, has ecstatically become a devotee, another quality, another nature, another
thing that happened.
Yeah, thing that happens. His body is, see, comma, his body is transcendental and not material a tinge, another quality. So a comma there would be perfect.
Yeah.
If you're a stickler for this.
Yeah.
It's all perfect anyway, but just to make it, just a comma, his body, these are all qualities. Yeah. Or it could be and is better than, or the comma is fine. Yeah. See, these are all qualities. Yeah. All right. Got that straight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. The transcendental mellow of conjugal love of Krishna is so wonderful that Krishna himself accepts the form of a devotee to relish and taste it fully. It's like that pastime with Rukmini. Remember Rukmini, when Krishna's looking at her and saying, "Why is she crying so much? Why is she so attached to me? What? I don't understand this. What is it about me that you're?" And then Rukmini says, "Well, unless you come in the form of a devotee like Radharani and accept that mood, you cannot know." And then he said, "I never heard anybody say this before. Can you repeat that? Can you? I just want to." He loves to hear these things, from his devotees, that things that he doesn't even know. And then he became desirous. He became Raganuga. See, Raganuga is only that quality as you see the devotee relishing something that you cannot understand. They're advanced on another level of consciousness, and you're looking at that. That's why at some point we must show this to the world so that people look and say, "What is that?" And you explain, just like Rukmini said, "Well, you can have this also. You can also relish like this, like I do. If you just follow the path, you teach, the path, you follow the process." Like I was telling one person, I don't even need to mention names. I said, "Yeah, follow process for a while." "Oh, yes, I'll follow the process." "Yes, follow the process." Then after, "Oh, well, I'm not going to follow the process." "Oh, I see." "I see you wanted a little help. That's okay. That no problem. You're demigod type. You believe in all that. See, material motivations. And here, I just want to collect people that really, I don't care how contaminated you are. I don't care how low you are. You could be as bad as Klaus Schwab even, or Bill Gates, those kind of guys. If you come here and say, "Yeah, I want to learn this process. I want to go deeper. I want to understand this," then fine, anybody. Otherwise, boop, I get, there's zillions of living entities here. I can't, it's just like some of the devotees here, they want to save the friggin' world. They want to go out and help all the homeless people. They want to feed all the cats. They want to save all the cats and the dogs, and they get burned out. I would get burned. I get, if I just, "Hey man, we give the message, man. Hey, Jesus said, 'Hey man, you want to follow me?' 'No, I got to go and do all these things and then I'll follow." He said, "Well, those who don't put their hand to the plow are not worthy to the kingdom. Oh, I got to go bury my father and do all these rituals. Oh, let the dead bury the dead. Come on, we're moving on, like some kind of desire like that. This is the process. Oh, really? Okay, well, let me check it out. Let me learn. Let me see if, that kind of thing, see that kind. And then if you're on board, great. If you're not, okay, well, go, you're on what is it? Krishna, there's a path for everybody, right? Isn't it nice? Krishna provides a path for everybody. But I'm here. Are you want the bhakti path, man? You want this intimacy with the Lord? You want the kind of intelligence that comes, from that intimacy? You want the kind of freedom that comes from that intimacy? You want the kind of happiness that comes from that? Well, come on board. Come try for it. And if you want some other thing, well, go out there. Lord provides a path for you. Of course, you won't get there as quick as this. You want fast track? Well, you come here. We'll throw you in the washing machine. Otherwise, you're hand washing. You ever see the hand washing takes so long in India? Yeah, like everything. See? Yeah, modern days, you throw everything in the washing machine, let the machine do it. You come here. Krishna does everything, man. Spontaneous purification. You just come here, you'll get purified. Things that you have to do a lot of discipline for. Yeah. So here's the process. You remember Jesus said, "Give them the message. And if they don't want to receive it or something like that, move on down the road, and shake your dust, give them a little warning, say, "Oh, it's like I do. Shake the dust. Do you use it for preaching a little bit? Yeah, you missed the boat, you astrology people. You have faith in the path of the demigods. That's all it is. Faith in the times of this, what is this bullshit? That's bullshit to me, man. Demigods, if they want to advance, the controllers of planets, they got to come here and listen to the deeper truths.
even not doing research, actually, even not saying, okay, I will do research, I will examine it, and I will listen more. No, I know it better.
Yeah, I know better. It's always that, isn't it? It's just, see, the thing is, you can't be too attached to things. You can be attached. You can be attached to your astrology and to your path and your yogas and all that stuff and it's maybe useful and because they're astrology, but you want to follow you want to integrate the devotional path. You want to learn about that. You want to learn about the glories of chanting. You want to chant. Otherwise, that's what I'm here. This chanting is the most glorious path in the whole world. There's nothing more glorious chanting, and especially chanting with not just Vaidhi bhaktas, but chanting with ecstatic devotees and being in that vibration, because you're seeing what is the ultimate result of that chanting right before your friggin' eyes. Otherwise, you don't know. You're chanting with Vaidhi bhaktas, right? And they're chanting, and usually they have desires for liberation, and they want freedom, and stuff like. They're not getting the result of pure devotional service yet. But can you imagine? You go into a society of devotees who are just tasting the holy name, just like Lord Caitanya did, and the same kinds of symptoms are manifest: the tears, the laughing, all that stuff. You don't think you're going to make mega advancement millions of times faster than these other paths, whatever they are? You're with people that have the result that Lord Caitanya had, that Nityananda had, that their real followers had. Come on, Jeev Jago, wake up, man. If you want, if you're still too groggy and this is like a dream to you. You know how people are dreaming, you can't wake them up out of a dream. Yeah, okay, sleep on. We'll go down the road. That's what I do, on Sankirtan. People, they look, okay, we move down the road, and some people are more favorable. And yesterday I found these old ladies, they're sitting on you could see it. They're sitting on the thing, and they go, "Oh, this is nice," They're sitting there, being entertained. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, this is great, clapping. I stayed there, sang for them. And others, they just kind of look. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, go move down the road. You're not quite ready. You at least you heard the name. Purify it a little bit. You'll come later. All right, what do we got here?
Yeah, I always need to answer on Sim. I can't. If I see Sim asking something.
Okay, what do we got here? Replying to Sim. Okay, what did Sim say? Let's see. Sim says, why is it better to go for a personal engagement rather than to do something about the state of the world? Oh, this is great. Okay. How can you be happy if the rest of the world is falling apart? That's a great comment there. And let's see what Lily said.
Always.
How can you save the world if you yourself are not saved? That's perfect. Yeah. And the thing is, see, Sim, there are plenty of people that think like that. Think like, yeah, save the world. That's like external devotional service. You're serving God's purpose, but that's what you can comprehend. That's what you understand is let's save the world. See, and now when you say personal, like he said, listen, let me go back to here. Oh, God, there's a lot of comments here today. Yeah. But anyway, when you say you're thinking about yourself by saving yourself, see, so the devotee's idea of that is very deep. It's not like like a superficial looking at that, saving the self. So saving the self is that self. The true self is in everybody. See, so on this level of engagement of service, this is where Jesus said the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. See, because this is another level of saving the world. See, the world is inside everybody. The world is the Lord himself, who's trapped because he's very small, very young, not even born yet in most people. So somebody's got to do this work of birthing the Lord that's dormant inside everybody, and not everybody is ready for that. But those who are, they need a what they call midwife to do that, and that the workers are few right now. Look, how many out of the Vaidhi Bhaktas in Vaishnava? Right, we're Vaishnavas, right? But a lot of people would say, no, you guys are Vaishnavas. You guys are not even Vaishnavas. You don't even look like Vaishnavas. That's what a lot of people, millions of them might think that. Millions. See, the workers are few for the kind of work we're doing in Vaishnavism. You must be born again. You must have your spirit awaken. You must have Krishna arise from inside you. See, it takes the big brother like Nityananda and Nityananda's servant. The Nityananda is unmanifest now. You got to find Nityananda's servant, who they had an ecstatic devotee like Nityananda. See, remember the Murari Gupta pastime? It's all about that. Murari Gupta paid obeisances to Lord Caitanya first, and then Nityananda. And Lord Caitanya said, "What'd you do? This is not right. Not according to the etiquette. See, the etiquette is you got to follow the process." And then he had a dream. He said, "I'll show you in the dream." So he has a dream, and the dream was Nityananda was walking down the road first, and Nityananda was Lord Caitanya was following behind. See? And then he looks at Murari in the dream and says, "You see now, I'm younger." See, Nityananda and Balaram is the older brother of Krishna. See? That's the big brother. You see, we got the same thing in the material world. The government is the big brother, right? They have a parental mood towards the population. They think they know best for the population. And in a sense, the masses accept them as their big brother, as their authority, right? Big brother is authority. They're supposed to be more experienced. But it never works out perfectly and never will, because big brother in the material world is imperfect. Big brother gets corrupted by the opulences of being like in control. As soon as people that are still in illusion get opulences of the material Maya, they get polluted. They go crazy. Literally, you get money, you go crazy. It's like, then you get the fever, because you're not self-realized. You get a husband or a wife, and that's all you have, you get totally entrapped. And you become guru before you've realized Krishna or God. Oh my God, that's the worst of all. You get name and fame, you get infatuated, and then you're the last to come usually. The last to come into the kingdom. We get more fannies coming in first before these big gurus. Why? Because they become infatuated. They become contaminated with name and fame and infatuated by being worshipped. Not even the president of the United States is worshipped, unless you're Trump. There's some people I've met. I saw an Indian on the news thing in India when I was in India. He was worshiping Trump. You know how the Indians, they worship their guru and everything. Trump was his guru. Trump was his God, and he was Indian. And he said, "Yeah, Trump is, and he's my master." Yeah, opulences of the material world. This is why even in the Bhagavatam, there's a beautiful pastime with the churning of the ocean of milk. See, the churning of the ocean of milk, and then poison's gonna come out of the snake. See, the snake, was being used by Shaki or something. The snake, so the turtle was Lord Vishnu. And the snake was being the churning rod or something. And so So the demigods had a truce, and they're working together to churn this ocean. We got to read that passage because it's so deep. There's so much into it, and so the demons wanted to take the head of the snake. See, the head, they wanted to be in front. See, the head of the snake, to be in front means to be guru, right? You're in front. And the devotees are in the back, right? They're they're in the back. They're the followers, and you're the leader, right? So the head of the snake is to be in front, and so the demons immediately they always want to be in front. That's why you see now in Kali Yuga, who's in charge? The demons. They want to be in front. That's why they get the most pollution. And the demigods and the good people, you see, they're in the back now, and they don't like it. They want to also be in the front. So if you learn from Bhagavatam, from these stories, you can learn a lot. You can learn something that neither the demigods or the demons know. See? What I'm telling you has not been revealed yet. This is all new. That's why I come here every day, because it's amazing, man. You know, there's all these new, fresh understanding and narratives of the absolute truth and the way things really are in the world. And then if you hear these narratives, you can be free of what people are being bound by. Okay? So the head of the snake is to be in front, means to be a politician when you're not qualified. Usually only demoniac people would want to do something that they're not qualified for. Okay? By hook or crook. Stealing, lying, cheating, right? So it's kind of demoniac. So they want to go get the opulences of being in front, or to be guru, the same thing. You're not qualified to actually to be a guru. I mean, I don't know what people have in this Krishna conscious movement in Vaishnavism. You think that you can be a guru means deliverer of your disciples to the transcendental kingdom. I mean, that's the as it is conclusive truth. Isn't that the way the followers treat their, oh, Guru Dev, please deliver me, right? See, that's the head of the snake. That's poison. So Vishnu said to the demigods, let the demons take the head of the snake. You stay in the back. See, there's less poison at the back of the snake than in the front. That's where the fangs are. That's where the poison comes out. And it's very polluting, and you're not strong enough. See, when you're that's why mode of goodness is not good enough. A good person's not good enough to take the poison, because ultimately the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. You got to take the head of the snake. That's what when Prabhupada came and said, be guru and teach this stuff, and Krishna comes, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take the head of the snake. Are you kidding? Who am I to do that? But obviously, as by and by, you see, okay, the qualification. I was worshiping the Lord in ecstasy for a long time, like Madhavinda Puri. Not to that extent. He was really amazing. But I had some of that. And doing it for years, tasting this ecstasy. And then finally, Prabhupada appears. Take the head of the snake. What does that mean? Be a guru. Take the work, because you got to take the worship, right? After a while, people listen to you and see that you're not an ordinary person. You are, but you're not. Figure that out. You're not, because the Lord is actually truly inside you, has given himself to you. So what's going on is not ordinary, even though you appear like an ordinary person. The Lord, just by him being inside you, makes you a saint. Can you imagine that? Easy peasy sainthood. And what do they teach in Vaishnavism? Just like in the old, you want to be a saint. Oh, you got to be qualified. You got to do this for many lifetimes to get Krishna in you. Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, you got to do all these austerities and all this stuff. And then the Christians came along with Paul, Peter, and all those who got the saint. They realized Jesus taught them these intimate things. Just get the Holy Spirit and you'll be a saint. You may not act like a saint because people don't know what a saint acts like. They think a saint is like the Pope sitting in a pedestal, bullshitting you, lying to you like they're so perfect. Be perfect as your Father's perfect. Baloney, man. No, is the Father, well, is the ultimate friend and companion and purifier living inside you, awakened inside you. Because even that's the power to purify, is if the Lord is working in your temple. See? And then whatever poison comes, you'll get over it. I've been poisoned many times, but I didn't die. My bhakti didn't die. It overcame the poison. And it will continue to overcome whatever poison. Shiva is also like that. You notice? You got to have those qualities if you're going to be guru in this world. He handles a lot of poison. Matter of fact, the demigods called upon him to drink that ocean of poison. They couldn't do it because you got to be an empowered devotee, because he had the Supreme Lord living inside him. He was a spontaneous devotee. That's the kind of persons we're generating here, converting into those kinds of persons. Greatest thing. And the Lord, you may not feel qualified, and the Lord comes along and the devotees come along and then say, okay, you do this now. You take the poison. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah. Poison of, what is that? Name and fame. Yeah, if you're a real guru in this world, you're going to become famous. First, you become infamous because nobody can recognize. But if you're preaching vigorously the truth, intensely, deeply, with full commitment, people are going to know. Are you going to be able to, are you going to be taken down by the, Guru Dev, you're so great, and all the glories they give you. If you don't have real bhakti, you'll be taken down that, because you think, you get life from that. You start to swell up. See, devotees, they swell up. See, they swell up because of bhakti, because of Krishna, Radha, love. See, they swell up too. You got to swell up with the right energy, man, with the pure energy. See, the Lord wants to give that to everybody, his pure energy. The devotees that have love of Krishna, they're in charge. They're the real gurus, man. The Lord, he gives himself simply because they love him, simply because they want him, simply because their life depends on their relationship with the Lord, their awakened relationship. Okay? That's the harvesters in the world. And we're no grim reapers here. Grim means, that's what they think a sannyasi and a guru is supposed to be, like always that mood. They have no idea what Vrindavan mood is. They're still, that's doing austerities. It makes you a little grim, like that. You think that was the faces of Lord Caitanya's devotees and him? They were smiling, like huge smiles, ecstasy. This is glorious, man, giving out life, man, giving out bhakti freely, giving out the holy name with the holiness backing it. It's not like fiat currency. Fiat is just paper degrees, paper bhakti shastra degrees and everything. The name. I have a backing for chanting the name, for distributing the name. See my degree on the wall? See, paper backing. Kind of flimsy, isn't it? House of cards. Easy to just topple over. But man, you got the holy name backed by real holiness of ecstatic love and emotion. You're going to conquer the universe. That's what you can get here. Anybody interested? Want to come on board? Then we'll make real gurus. Then we'll make the gurus that are not understanding this real gurus. Even one guru comes here, you get ecstatic love and everything. man, you can deliver all your disciples. You'll be a genuine guru, genuine authority in this world, because He will do the purification. We need it. We need that Lord. That transcendental Lord has to be with us, in us, expressing through us. Otherwise, everybody stays in the material world. Never has there been a time when somebody, Lord Caitanya, has been so merciful to give so much to so many, not just to a few. Look, our numbers are increasing here. We've got 15 watching. A lot of people watch the replays too. See, the numbers are increasing. The Lord wants to give himself to you all. You want to give yourself to him? Do you trust this chanting? Do you trust the name of Krishna like many of us are trusting? He's trustworthy, man. That's what I'm learning. You know, I'm I'm learning to trust the Lord more and more and more. So will you. We just got to continue to chant, be encouraged by each other. Yeah. Help each other in that way. We need it. That's why Prabhupada started temples. He wanted people, he knew this would not develop. You can't just get it on your own, not in this Kali Yuga, to cultivate this. It has to be amongst devotees. Even neophyte ones need encouragement. That's why they have temples, to encourage them. See? That's why you don't need encouragement of these ecstatic devotees to get through this Kali Yuga and all its associations, especially now? Come on, man. This is a gift of Lord Krishna and Lord Caitanya and Prabhupada. He's behind all of this. They're behind all of this. Their transcendental beings are behind this, giving us the transcendental nature and access to the transcendental nature. Making us the life of this world. What is life in this world? Is it demigod stuff? Demon stuff? Or is it transcendental stuff? Yeah, we're into the transcendental stuff. This stuff stays forever, man. You never have to have a garage sale here. Isn't it amazing? Whatever book I get, I keep. I'm never going to bring it back to the bookstore and sell it. See, all these books, you can read them over and over again. And new life springs from them, new sprouts. See, for this reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the supreme teacher, accepts the form of a devotee and accepts Lord Nityananda as his elder brother. So you got to follow in the footsteps of Lord Caitanya. People don't know what that means. It's right there in the verse. You got to follow that way. You got to accept Big Brother. Nityananda is the more mature devotee. You don't accept Big Brother, then you're not following the footsteps of Lord Caitanya, because even Lord Caitanya accepted his Big Brother. He accepted his Big Brother in the form of Ishvara Puri, his guru also. Nityananda represents the original guru, Balaram. See, the second expansion of the Lord comes to teach the world. That doesn't Balaram, doesn't Nityananda? What was Balaram and Nityananda doing? They were serving Lord Caitanya, weren't they? They teach service. See? They teach the young, because Krishna's inside us, but he's not even born in most people. He's still down there, dormant, like a seed that hasn't sprouted. Contact with Big Brother, the Lord sprouts up into the heart. See? Now you become aware of what real life is. Otherwise, you're just in the womb. See, we have the birth canal down, right? Birth canal down to the earth. and we have the birth canal up. You didn't know that, did you? Why do I know that? Because I experienced that. Others are here are experiencing it. Upsurge. See, Krishna comes up and not down into the material world and his illusion. See, the little Krishna becomes covered. Just with the size of Krishna in the material world is just, he's just a particle. See, and that's us. We're actually little Krishnas covered because we're so small and Maya is so big here. You need Big Brother, man. And until that time of understanding that, Big Brother will be in religion, and Big Brother will be in society, politics and politicians. They'll be running the world. They'll be your Big Brother, even in religion. That's why ultimately, when you learn how to surrender to Krishna, because Big Brother teaches you the big Nitya, in the Nityananda line here, our line. Then you can abandon all varieties of religion. You can even abandon, to an extent, social convention. While the body is here, you got to follow certain things. You know, what are you going to do? But that's it, man. See, you come here and you'll abandon all varieties of religion. You'll abandon the tight ropes of social convention and even Vaidhi. That you must do this, otherwise you should be guilty, and because you're guilty as charged, and you got to follow like a tough taskmaster. You'll abandon all that. Why? Because you got a relationship with the transcendental Lord, man. You chant his name and you taste the relationship. Just from this simple tasting, this glorious transcendental relationship with the Lord, you're free from everything. You're free from misery. You're free from the strict following of anything. Now you strictly follow this with great joy. You want to have a smile like, what's her name over there? Lalita? So, the more material desires one has, the more difficult it is to be transformed into spiritual. Well, see, the more material desires people have is only because of lack of connection with this. But people don't know the mercy of Lord Caitanya in the disciplic line, the real one, not the fake one, not the wannabe devotees, not the practicing devotees, the ones who practice in ecstasy. Those devotees. You can have all kinds of desires. You come here, the Lord will give himself. He just for the effort of turning on your friggin' camera and being interested. If you're not like that, well, what can be done? Your desires will overwhelm you. You got to be more strict or follow the Vaidhi path because you have faith in that. Here we have faith in being transformed and purified by ecstatic worship of the Lord. See? So whatever desire, if you come here and do that, the Lord will help you. Look, a lot of people come here with a lot of desires. But if they come here and they get purified and they want to learn here, the Lord will see, oh, there's sincerity there. Even though the person, then the Lord gives his quality of being the most magnanimous and munificent. We carry the Lord's magnanimity and munificence in this Sangha, man. And prove it if it's anywhere else. I don't see. He's coming into people. You could see the symptoms of people getting prema even way before they deserve it. That means we carry the Lord. I'm not claiming ownership over that. Or maybe I am. I feel, yeah, I own that magnanimity, but it's not mine. It's the Lord's. He's the work. The harvest is plentiful. The workers are few. I just happen to be lucky. You want to be lucky like Gaur Das? You want to be lucky like Lalita and Johan? You want to be lucky like Fanny and Freddie and Francis and all these other devotees and Amy's? Well, that's what we teach, how to be lucky and happy, happy-go-lucky. If you just believe this crazy, wonderful preaching, I know nobody's heard preaching like this. Nobody would dare to preach like this. Nobody has the power to preach like this. I don't even, without the Lord backing this, the real Lord? Are you kidding? Who could say these kinds of things? No one. It's not humanly possible. Isn't it amazing? I find it fascinating how you can claim ownership but not claim ownership. You claim, it's like claiming partial ownership. Yeah, I own partially this wealth here. You know, the Lord is the wealth, and I own it. I have a share in it. See, and we're giving out shares. You want shares in this company? You know how they have in what do you call stocks? You want stock in this company? See, these dividends increase more and more and more. It's no, you know, in the stock market. See, I learn all that. I can't believe I'm learning about this stuff, but it's great to understand Krishna. He's the best stock of all. He's completely stocked, and his stock increases. The stocks in the world, they go up and down, and people are going up and down, up, down, up, down, up. This goes up. And it all depends on the government. You know, they're all manipulating the stocks and all that. Hey, we're going to get out of that, man. See, I'm teaching transcendental investment, man. The greatest capitalists will come here. So you investors out there, you guys are doing the stocks out there. They're going up and down because the government's manipulating all of them too. You know, and doing all, it's not pure. You come here, we'll sell you stock. We'll sell you stock in Krishna, in Krishna's name, holy name, the whole name you're going to get here. We're not going to give you half of the pie or part of the pie. We're going to give you the whole pie. The whole pie is Krishna and Krishna's holiness. We're going to give you Radha and Krishna in the form of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. You're going to have stock in this company that is an eternal company, man. See, company. What does company mean? You got company, you got friends, right? You come here, we're going to sell you stock. Sell us? I thought spiritual is free. No, it is free. I just got to sell you on it, man. I got to sell you that this inconceivable stock, this unattainable stock is attainable and conceivable here. I got to show you and demonstrate and teach its glories. And so do the people that are shareholders in this stock, like Lalita and Johan, right? They have shares. Again, they're showing you the dividends. It's increased to the point of like they're saying, "Oh man, look how." They don't have to say they're wealthy. You just look at their face. I guarantee you, George Soros doesn't look as happy as her as Klaus Schwab, and they got billions. She must have more than those guys, huh? Bill Gates, he doesn't look as happy as her. She's got some kind of hidden wealth. You know why? Because she's got stock in a company that Bill Gates and that Klaus Schwab doesn't have. They thought they were wealthy with all their stock. No. We got the best stock of all. Our stock never decreases, only increases. So you investors out there, you capitalists, you come here, we'll teach you how to capitalize on the best stock in the world. That's forever. See, always stocked up, right? Krishna is always well stocked, and his stock increases as we come in and buy shares every day. This is how we buy our shares. We come here and discuss Krishna and chant his name with holiness, and our shares in this stock increases more and more. And we become so wealthy, and we're not like these other guys. You can't get a penny from these guys. You know, these guys are rich guys. They're all want to hoard their money. We just come out and sell our shares for free. We give them out for free. We're just looking for interested stockholders, man. You know, you want to hold, see, stockholder, you want to hold some of this stock? This stock makes you eternal. This stock is the best currency in the world, man. You'll be in great happiness, in ecstasy. Right, Tom?
Great happiness.
We have no fear to lose it. They are always in fear.
Yeah,
Material wealthy people are always in fear.
yeah. We
Always
got Tom's
stressed.
interest today. He's interested. You want to become a stockholder, Tom, in our company?
Yes.
We represent. We represent. We're the board of directors for Krishna's and Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya's company. See, they are the company. You want their company? You got to come here. We're company men and women. See,
I need that functionality.
it's functional.
Yes, I need functional stuckness and stuckness.
Well,
Functional,
the thing
functional
is,
attachment.
you got to invest in this stock completely, and then you'll get the full dividends. Ultimately, I mean, you can do what you do now, but gradually you'll see when you go all in. It's just like you go all in, and you become a Radha Krishna Lord Chaitanya maximalist.
I even I don't have the eyes to see where I'm distorted, where I'm not one pointed. I don't have the eyes to see. I'm just in blind. I feel
Yeah,
blind.
I can see. Can you see Lalita's eyes? They kind of go all over the place. That's okay. You'll get over it, man. Just keep coming here, doing what you got to do, but just keep coming here. Turn your camera on. Krishna he'll help from within. We help from without. He'll help from within. Here, washing machine devotional service. Yes. What is this here? Jesus also fed the poor. Oh, what is this? Who is this? Freddie. Jesus also fed the poor by multiplying the bread and the fish, and then he preached to them. Oh, come on, Freddie. You're kind of like Kamalakanta. Don't be like Kamalakanta, the bread and the fish. What did Jesus say? I'm the bread of life. That's the bread. Don't be so external. Multiplying the bread and the fish. The fish, this is food. See, this food for the devotees. They're out in the desert. What does the desert represents? The world is the desert. You got to see, this is the beautiful thing. You want to understand these stories, you want to be an interpreter for God, you come here. We'll make you interpreters. Properly. Am I right? I mean, doesn't the desert represent dryness? Well, that's the world. They're dry. And Krishna, Lord, and the devotees, those who are empowered, anointed by the Spirit of the Lord, they increase the bread. They take one little name of Krishna, see, and they multiply it. They give it to so many people, man, and feed them. So you're not in the desert. Now you got real life. Yeah, in the world,
Poor spirit. That's
the spirit. Yeah, and that's the life is the spirit, and the bread is the food. See the realizations, the scriptures, the essence of them, the word, the name of God. See, we're multiplying all of that. See, we talk about the Krishna, it becomes bigger and more. See, this feeds the poor, hungry population they're starving out there in a desert of dryness. See, very little water. The water is Harikatha. The water is the name of God. See, there's water in that. Yeah. What other stuff? Why is it better to go for personal engagement? Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it's just external. Okay, so the Lord has external servants. Okay, that's what they understand. Let them save the world externally. Let the demons fight the demigods, and let the demigods fight the demons. Okay? Yeah. So here we're here fighting for people's souls. You know, that includes everybody. Whoever wants to, they know who. We're here to draw people that are ready for this. So this chanting is non-aversion, non-attachment, because it's attachment to Krishna, who is all attractive. Yeah, I mean, you get over aversions. Just naturally, you become attracted to Krishna because what is keeping people in the world is aversion and attraction to things of the material world. Yeah, if you become that's why you see in relationships, man and women, you become attracted, and often you become adverse after a while when you start to see what's inside the containers. Basically, everybody's more or less in Maya. See, they got Maya inside, and that's not really attractive. But you're caught in karma. See, attraction, aversion, attraction, aversion, attraction, aversion. So you're going to get attracted to Krishna's transcendental form in his name. See, attraction means emotion too, right? You become attached. Automatically, attraction, aversion of the world is overcome. The higher taste. So what do you got to say, Tom? Give us a word.
I feel very angry and disappointed in all those solutions. They are not functional. They are polluting me. They are discouraging me. They are um, I feel I don't know how to fight them. So I'm getting agitated, but I don't know how to fight those pollutive powers, those destructive powers. They are imprisoning a lot of people. They are poisoning people. But I feel I want to fight, but it doesn't come out. It doesn't explode. I don't explode.
So
I'm
what
holding back.
is poisoning people? What are you talking about?
Um, um, Offering them solutions like injecting themselves and eating food from shops that doesn't taste, that there are no nutrients anymore in it. It's just making us feel um, making them feel tired. That they are fooling the tamas, the tamaguna, the
Yeah,
ignorance.
see, that's the thing. That's what, see, making them feel, making us feel. You're too much. You're involved in other things that people see. They're following their destiny, and their people teaching. They feel inspired. That's why I was telling people that are not one pointed. They're going in and getting in other people's business. See, you're just like us and them, and said, no, they got their destiny. They're getting their shots. They're getting they're eating their junk foods. You can't stop all those things. You would go friggin' crazy. But the Lord has people teaching the nutrition this. They have people working on those levels. So you got to decide what's your level. Do you want to be burnt out and try to save all these people from taking their shots? You think you can do? Why don't you come over to Mexico and stop them from taking shots? Or why don't you go to the United States and stop them from eating junk foods and drinking all these? I would go in completely insane if I was trying to help everything. Why don't I just, well, that's what I'm doing. I have my work here. You want to be part of this? You want to serve a Vaishnava and get out of illusion and delusions? And is this attractive that you can save souls, that the Lord draws to you? You know, we can't do everything. Nobody can. We're only these little atoms. But you could do this. You could serve a Vaishnava. You could serve this mission. You could be one pointed on this, and just let everybody be. You know, they're going to do their destiny, whether it's to go and line up for that, you know, or come here. You know, why not just deal with people come here? I mean, this is where it says, if you really want to get through and get clear and be happy completely, you know, well, we got a mission here that'll make you completely happy, completely free. We already have people that are getting like that. So be like them, follow their footsteps. They went in the door, they're the shepherd of the sheep. Follow their example. Follow Lalita. Is she worried about everybody getting shots? Is she worried about everybody what they're eating? No, she's worried about, well, not worried at all. She's just happily worshiping Krishna in ecstasy and saving the world. Hey, you want an easy peasy path, or you want to be confused and miserable and weak and don't know? I don't know. You want to be like that, or you want to wake up, man, and get with the real program. Get laser focused and be powerful, undaunted. See? That's the path we're offering, man. Yeah, forget about all these people, what they do, and you know, this is the world. It's under the control of the Lord. These things. You know, look at it. Everybody, you got to live through the Shastras, man. You know, everything is controlled and owned by the Lord. He's the supreme controller. He's controlling those people lining up for that. You know, and he's controlling those people, making people aware of that. And everybody will be aware of all these things that they need to be aware of in due course. See? But what is your path there, Tom? Do you like this thing of being all over the place, or you want to be like this and be a lion and to be also an ecstatic, humble devotee at the same time? We got his interest. You see his eyes are getting more focused. It's much better. I mean, God, why wouldn't you like to be like this? Instead of you split all over the place, man. You become weak.
Yeah, I feel powerless.
Yeah.
Later wants to say something, I feel.
Who?
It's like a doctor who wants to cure people and he never went to university. He doesn't know anything about it.
Yes, yes.
Take care of yourself, man. Become a doctor first. Learn
Yeah,
it yourself. Become
I,
holy.
I'm here to learn from you. Like, you are my Bhaiva teachers. You are still. I want information. I want orders, and even if I feel no, I cannot do that. I want progress.
Yeah, good. All right. Yeah, so progress is to understand that, you know, you're all over the place and you don't need to be. You got to learn from Big Brother. Is Big Brother and Big Sister here? They got Big Brother right before you is Big Brother. Are we concerned? See, it's like you're a child, right? Because you're acting childish. If you act more mature, then we'll treat you more mature. So right now you're a child. So do what Big Brother. You see us worrying about everybody getting their little injections. You see about us worried about what they're eating. My God, I would be like you. I like this. I like to be clear. I know this is important to the Lord. See? And he's got his servants, the people teaching about, you know, he's got that big, a lot of guys out there talking about educating. Okay, that's their thing. See? Let us educate people about bhakti, man, about one-pointed bhakti. Obviously, the Lord has brought you here to do this, to learn this.
Yeah, I feel it's even in my name. Like from the start, you call me Bhakta Tom, but I feel there is something missing before. I need to be Chaitanya Bhakta or Krishna Bhakta, but this Bhakta is all over the place. It's not one pointed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I miss that the diverging one pointedness.
yeah. So, so what's in the way? Why don't you just become one pointed? Can
Um, there are doubts and shame energies and feeling tired energies and like Lalita says, it's ignorance. I need I need education, maybe. I don't know what I need, but I need something, and it's it's
it
it's
sounds to me the doubts, right? Doubts. You have doubts. You're doubting that this is the right? It's like a doubting Thomas thing. So you have doubts that this is the right path or the real path. There might be something better. Are you thinking like that?
I came to this approach that to inquire everything and keep the good, but the good is not good enough. It has to be pure. I'm stuck somewhere in the process. I feel stuck.
Yeah. Okay. So I see. Yeah. So you came to take the good and get rid of the bad. Just come here to take. And then go away.
That
That's
was um my habit. Yeah, to
yeah.
solve things in the way of mode of goodness. But then it just um I more and more came to see that it's not functional.
Well, it's
Mode of
thievery.
goodness is not functional.
Yeah. No, it's thievery. You're a thief. See, you want to come and you take and go away. See, no, this is a family here. This is a transcendental family. So this is a one-way ticket. This is a place where you go all in ultimately. Because it's not like, well, let me just take what I could use there and then I go away. A lot of you see people have done that. They come and they take something and then they go away. That's a thievery. Here, it's to come into the family of Krishna and the devotees. See, otherwise, it's like, yeah, well, let me learn something, then I'll go somewhere else, and that's the weakness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I grew up in a family of tax collectors, and it's not it's out of thinking, out of speculation,
Mhm.
out of making a program to gain things, but it's inconclusive program. It's not it's by far it's not complete.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're becoming aware of these things. So more and more you'll become aware. If you really, the role model is here, where teachings are here, and as you see that this other stuff that doesn't work very well, I think you'll let go of it more if you want. But so you hear the path. We teach the path by regular classes in Bhagavatam. Do you listen attentively? Are you listening? And by service to the devotee, do some service, man. And all that's troublesome to the heart. See, so you got serving the Vaishnava is better than serving Krishna. This is the Shastras, because practically we're engaged in practical work of saving souls. See, serving the Vaishnavas, serving this mission. Do you think? I mean, look at Johan, look at Lalita. They're serving in their way. They think, oh, well, yeah, I'm here a preacher. I'm wondering. They want to, just naturally. So follow in their footsteps and serve the mission. And look at the attitude. You see, you got to just look. Does this work? I'm all over the place. I'm weak, not happy, and doubtful, and all that. They're the shepherds, man. Follow in their footsteps. Observe how they're doing this, and when you do like that, also you will get the same kind of result. You become more one-pointed. Give up your opinion. Give up these stupid opinions that don't work. Look at this stuff. I just want to do spin my habit and everything. Give that up and become like the Vaishnavas here that make deep progress. So as you do that and
Yeah,
follow.
I'm giving up all these things, and this giving up, it goes faster and faster. Yes,
Good.
I see very fast. Oh, this is not functional. This is not functional. But I need the positive direction. To have some specific tasks, or what can I do for Lolita? What can I do for Johan? I need I want specific things.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, serve Guru first. Okay. You serve the Guru's mission.
Yeah,
Stop thinking. Don't. That's that mentality. You want to always, put your. That means you want to put yourself up as guru and stuff.
no, I
Guru is
don't want
guru.
to.
Yeah,
Please
yeah. I
give
know
me
you
some
don't want.
specific thing I can do.
What
You,
can you do? So, what can you do for Krishna right now? Can you what can you think of that you can do for Krishna? Well, not for Krishna, for Guru, because Guru is in the mission. What can you do for Gaur Hari Das's engagement?
I can spend some more money, but
Well, why
Johan,
don't you do
he
that?
said to me, don't give money to Sri Haridas.
Who said that? Who said?
How can I deal with those things?
Who said that? Who said that?
Johan,
Oh, really? What?
yes, and I'm
Why did he
angry
say
of
that?
it. This is so confusing. All those shit.
So, Lalita, why did he say that?
I don't know, Guru Maharaj. Please don't touch it to me.
You know what? Maybe because he doesn't give money. I never seen anything. I mean, he didn't never. Well, he helped a little bit once, but yeah, maybe it's just projecting something. So
Yes,
why
and
don't you listen to
this
Gaur
projecting
Haridas?
is
Who is your guru?
confusing.
First of all, everybody, let's get it straight. Who is the guru here? Who is Krishna appointed as guru? Let's get that straight there. You're confused because I don't think you know who guru is here. Who is the guru? I mean, let's get real. Let's get straight, man. Who's delivering the people here?
You said
Who's been appointed to deliver the people?
you said that they are greater than me. Yes, those who follow me, they are greater than me. So then I go to listen and Johan to Johan.
Listen, you got to understand the mood of devotees. See, the mood. It's just you got to
And the mood
understand
is
tattva.
changing. The mood is changing. It's not. It's
Well,
not.
it's no, it's just neophyte. It's neophytes. Look at Lord Caitanya. He's oh, my devotees are like this. It's a transcendental mood they're relishing. But still, you got to know. No, hey man, who's guru? You always got to keep that because my disciples are still getting purified. Lalita is still getting purified. Johan is still getting purified. I'm not completely satisfied yet. So, and the Lord shows me things, and that's a good example. Is that kind of confusion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
You
I
just
want.
listen. You listen. Yeah. You just listen. Just you got to I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom. What were you going to say? Go ahead.
Yeah,
What?
it was maybe 1.5 years ago. Yes, I told you there are some discrepancies. I hear from Johan. I hear different things than I hear from you. You
Yeah, I
said
know. I
you
know.
said
Because
I have to talk about it and tell
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
so we
I'm
can.
glad you did.
And I
Yeah, I'm
told
glad you
you,
did.
and I
Yeah.
told you, and you said we will get to the bottom of this.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
will get
yeah.
to the bottom of this, but we didn't go to the bottom of this. Johan advising me things, and you
Well,
said,
the thing is, all you have to do is tell me what he said that contradicts, and that's all you have to.
I told you live. I told you live,
Okay,
and you
well, we
said,
get.
You said we will get. I didn't want to at that time. I didn't tell you, and
Yeah.
you asked me like, no, you tell me, and I told you. He was advising me not to listen to you after 7 o'clock. Yes, and you said we will go to the bottom of this,
Okay,
but you
I
never
don't.
did.
First of all, I don't. Okay, I don't remember that. So let's get to the bottom of that now. Okay, not to listen to me after 7 o'clock. What the hell
Yes,
is that about? What's that about?
yes, and you asked the
Tell
same
me.
question. What is that about? Yes,
Okay, well, first of all, what is
then
this?
River
Why?
said,
Why did he say that? Why?
I don't
Give me
know.
some.
I don't know. And River, she said, yes, I can confirm this. He said that. Don't listen to Siligarida after 7. And then you said, we will go to the bottom of this, but you never did.
Okay, I don't even. I'm sorry, but I don't remember that. And first of all, if I can go to the bottom of that right now, and that's what a lot of times you and others, they say I said something, but a lot of times their minds are going all over the place. They don't really catch it really. So let's get to the bottom. Let's go right now to the bottom of that. Because if I heard that, I could have went to the bottom of that before, and all I need to do is just ask now. Okay, first of all, why do you think? Why did he say that? Don't
I
listen.
think I
Go
think
ahead.
that it's all about I have to use my own intelligence and distinguish myself. Yes. So if father and mother, they are in a quarrel, they are in a fight. Yes. What does the child has to do? He has to find out by himself. Yes. But
No,
that
no, no. Well, that's see again, it's more getting more confused because I don't have this information that you say I did and all. But I don't believe it. Because I would remember these things, but I do know many of my disciples, their minds are going all over the place, and they think I say certain things. And I've seen this over and over again. So
even
I can go to the bottom of it right now about this 7 o'clock thing. And I'm just asking for a little information. That's all I'm
yes,
asking for.
the
Just
information I
focus. Please focus. Please focus. Okay.
yes.
This please focus. Okay. 7 o'clock. What the heck did he say that for? As far as you understand. Okay.
I at that moment you also asked me, yes, and I said I don't know. And then
Okay.
River, she confirmed, yes, Johan said that.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would say now, there's no reason for that. There's no reason for you to listen. Why? I mean, first of all, 7 o'clock. You mean in the evening or something?
Yes.
Okay. Is why would that even be a problem? First, I'm just going to just logical. Why is that a problem for you? You like to stay up late anyway, right? Usually.
I have no rhythm anymore.
Yeah, I know, but you're up anyway. 7 o'clock is not late for you, is it? I'm
No,
asking you. You, not Johan. Forget Johan. You. Is 7 o'clock late for you?
no.
Okay. So who is Johan? What kind of authority is he? I can just logically, I think I'm a little bit more logical than him. I ask you directly as a person, right? To figure it out. I'll help, let's talk about it. Okay, 7, I ask you a question. Is that late for you? And you say no. Okay, there you go, finished. Forget Johan. Forget that thing. I don't know what's going on in his mind. I don't care. Just like he, was told everybody it's okay to do that. No, it ain't okay. Not according to me, not according to my research. He's still believing in the doctor. A lot of you guys out there believe in the mainstream bullshitters out there. Many people are still programmed. Even there, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Are you kidding? I think I got a good hit on the heartbeat of what's going on in the world. So anyway, the ideas. The Guru is here. Krishna is empowering this. And just check it with me. And as I say, that doesn't, you can listen after 7 o'clock or any time you want. And if he's trying to order you, listen to me. Listen to Gohari Das. He says things that are different than I because he's still getting purified. Is he getting pure? Is he perfect there, Lalita? Johan, do you think? No, of course not. Actually, none of us are really. We're always in perfection. But you got to understand, Krishna appointed me. That's it. What if I wasn't here? Would this be together here? No, because the Lord has appointed it. He wants to get it to a certain point where it will be together. See? Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, and what else did he tell you that's confusing you?
That there are contradictory things
Like what?
Not specifically coming from him, but when it said Johan is more ecstatic than Srila Gauri Das. Yes?
Who said that?
Lalita said that. Yeah, then I misunderstood. Please clarify. Please clarify.
Yeah. Again, this, the thing is, you're thinking, oh, more ecstatic. See, again, that's that Mayavadi thing. Kick Guru
I never
out.
said that, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, I know.
I have
his
witnesses.
understanding.
I have witnesses. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No,
Okay.
you take
Yeah,
it out
but
of
anyway.
context.
Yeah. Forget about personalizing.
That's another thing. That's another thing. It's about the
Who
context.
are those witnesses? Call me those witnesses.
No. You said you take it out of
I
context.
never would say that.
Yes.
No.
Please inform me about the context. Yes. If
I
you
don't
say it
remember
was
that.
out of context, then you admit that it's being said. Just please inform me about the context.
Tom, Ivo said this once in a video. He wrote it, and I made a video about that, and I said this is not true. It's not because you see some symptoms at a certain moment that we are more ecstatic than Guru Maharaj. No.
It doesn't see again. The whole thing is off. You're all off. You're all off. It's Mayavadi to think like that. Vaishnavas don't think this person's more ecstatic. He's better. You think like that, you're off. You've lost it. Anybody here, I don't care how ecstatic you are, and you start thinking that's not the way Vaishnavas think, that are purified. This thing, it's not about that. There have been many devotees that got so much mercy from being a guru, and they appear they're more ecstatic. Okay, it's wonderful, but doesn't diminish the guru. If you start thinking, oh, well, let me just follow, that's not Vaishnava. That's not the way it works. Devotees, look at Rupa Goswami, look at Sanatana Goswami. They were so ecstatic, and all the devotees were ecstatic. And if a guru was a guru, that's your guru. You don't think like the Lord became more ecstatic than who? His guru, Ishvara Puri, became more ecstatic. Oh, all of a sudden, of course, people follow Lord Caitanya, but they always gave respect to Ishvara Puri. Look at even the Lord himself ate a grain of sand. Otherwise, you go off on the Mayavadi thing. You kick Guru away. It's Mayavadi, man. People thinking like they're contaminated. Don't be looking here. This is the Guru's mercy and Krishna's mercy that you get such high ecstasies. Never think, oh, well, now they're Guru more than Gohari. Come on, man. That is so shit. You think Krishna likes that kind of mood? This is garbage mood. It's a contaminated mood. Yeah, go ahead, Lily.
I don't think this is the mood of Johan. This is something from Tom. This is not Johan's mood.
Ah, okay.
No, this is not Johan's mood. You can see it clearly, Guru Maharaj, how he chants, how he glorifies you, how he starts his videos. And he wouldn't have this ecstasy if he did not have this Guru Tattva understanding.
Yeah.
This is something that you make about it, Tom, sorry.
Ah, yeah.
This is not Johan's mood. Not that I know Johan that good, but I even don't see all his videos, but I have the understanding when I see him. When I see him going live, no, this is not Johan Smoot.
I
He
don't
knows
have any
very
thoughts
clearly.
about Johan's mood. I was not
Okay.
talking about Johan's mood.
Johan is not saying that he has more ecstasy than Guru Maharaj.
No, but you said.
No, Tom, that's not true. That's not true.
Even even if
Guru
they
Maharaj
do,
didn't say that.
even if they do, you know
He didn't
it's
say
not
that.
about the more ecstasy like that per se. Otherwise it's a competition thing. You,
For me,
you
it's
know,
not a competition thing. I want to
yeah,
know the source behind, yes, the guru power behind, the real essence, yes. But again, there are some confusing,
yeah.
taken out of context, um, 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 opinions, yes, and they don't help me to become one-pointed.
Mhm. Well, they couldn't. But the thing is, you have to check everything because we have a lot of people speaking here, a lot of people giving classes here, and not everybody is on the same mature level. Check everything here. This is the Lord. The Lord gives me things that He may not give all the disciples here. That's like the gift. I have a certain gift. Maybe I'm not ecstatic as all the people coming here getting what they're getting. Maybe not, but He's given a gift there. That gift is understanding. See? So if you're confused about something, and they can't clear it up and you're still confused, you of course check it with me. Like this thing about 7 o'clock at night. Okay, just check it with me. Like I'm telling you, of course, I asked you a question logically. Is that okay with you to stay up at 7 o'clock? Sounds early to me. I mean, I go to bed a little earlier, but I'm asking you, 7 o'clock is okay? Oh, that's no problem. Yeah, stay up. Check it with me and believe in Guru above all things. I mean, believe in Guru's opinion above their disciples. See, it's Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. And if any of my disciples have controversy about that, you can confront me and we'll discuss it. Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. You convince me that like Johan, this for Johan. You convince me that according to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra, that Tom should go to bed earlier or not listen to me after 7 o'clock. To me, that maybe is a projection. Like maybe he doesn't like to listen and he goes to bed early. I don't know, but yeah. So as far as I see now, watch the video, so there's no problem, right? Can you get behind just listening to Guru as the final opinion about this? There's nothing against Shastra about you going and staying up and watching the thing. It's all personal preference stuff. Anyway, faith in Guru, Krishna, and the Vaishnavas, we can discuss these things and come to conclusions. What else? I mean, what do we got here from the audience?
You have to be really careful when you put words in mouths of other people. I really don't like this, Tom. Not at all, really. I really don't.
Yeah.
You are influenced by people who are not in the Sangha anymore. That's why. People who want who want Johan as guru. I have seen that. I have read that. And Johan even did not react on that.
Oh,
I
people who want people who
blind, and I see a lot more than you all know. But you are influenced by others, and
Okay.
this is
Yes.
this is not
Yeah.
Johan. This is not
Aha.
Johan.
He's influenced by who others? What others? Like
By Christiana Gaspar. That's the influence.
You see, she's not here. I mean, she's okay, but she's kind of
She
outside
asked
there.
Guru. She asked Johan, "Do you want to become my guru?" She wrote it in his class.
Oh, and your influence, yeah, see that is
And
so,
Johan
what do
said,
you call
I'm
it?
not reacting on that. Let the little child do what she wants. I'm not reacting on it. That's what Johan told me. He doesn't react on those things.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, actually, yeah, but anyway, he should clear these up for people, you know, like he should react to that and say, because that's not right. See, people project, even like, say, for her, she's into this. I want to be alone, ecstatic with Krishna, right? So it's natural. She can jump anywhere she wants, yeah. And yeah, see, Johan's ecstatic. He's more ecstatic than Gohari. Maybe she's thinking, and that, oh, then you be my guru now. I can. In the Gohari, don't need that. Thank you very much. That's like the mood you were talking about. My habit is usually I come and get something and go away. That's with her. That's basically what her thing. But is that purified? Is that really? It's a contamination. That's why she doesn't kind of come close here, because you would get purified of that by being here. Because there's a brighter light than that here, to just come and go and then go away and say, oh, this person's, now you're my guru. And then after a while, she'll see somebody else and then go to there, just that's basically, that's stuff like that going on. But it's not a clean thing. Yeah. Yeah. So good. Thank you for bringing that up, Lalita. See, so we got, the truth will set us free.
I don't like to do that to you, Guru Maharaj, but what I know, I know. So I don't want to have more misunderstanding by keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah. So you listened to that, Tom? You kind of used Christianity as your guru?
No, I listened to you, and you guided me, not listening to Christiana anymore, not to associate with her. And then once you said, how is she doing? And I said, I don't know, because you ordered me not to um, not to go there. And then you said you can yeah, you can go. And then so um it's not a fixed situation.
Yeah.
It's a moving situation.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's a movie. Yeah, we got to see. I mean, if
yeah,
if you get contaminated, then obviously you got to give it a little more distance.
yes, but it helps me a lot to discuss these
Yeah,
things
definitely,
and
definitely. We
to
need to
see what's
discuss.
going on. And
Yeah,
um if people are holding back in guiding me and giving me um clear vision and clear the truth,
mhm.
then I feel I'm wavering. I cannot progress. So I need those hard, clear
Yeah.
instructions sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you gotta. Don't you see that it's the whole thing is the preaching here. If you see anybody contradicting it, I don't care, Johan or Lolita or anybody contradicting what's being said here, we got to discuss that. We gotta get that clear. What is because sometimes, it just. So anyway, that's the thing. Discussing is good about this. We need to discuss it. If Johan's saying something different than I am, because I listened to some of his class and I think, well, this could be a little more conclusive about this. But it's, he's in process. Everybody is. We're all. So I think we have a little bit more discussion. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. See, we discuss more, and we'll get more clear about everything. So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that you get confused, and about these things. So but I also need information. See, otherwise I'm acting on lack of it. If we have to discuss these things. So, all right, what does Amy say? We help from without, and Krishna helps from within. Yeah. In Christianity, they explain. Oh, I got to go because we're really far now. Go to the end. Let's see here. Replying to Freddie. Oh, I see. Freddie says Johan mostly goes to bed at 7 p.m. because his biorhythm is out of balance for many years. That's why he doesn't listen after 7. Oh, okay, good. So, see, that's just Johan's preference. But still, Johan in his preaching is a little bit, like this. Like this is, and I don't know. I'm a little bit more. I go to bed also. I go to bed 7:30 because I like to get up. Because actually, if I could, if I could sleep more, I would. But I get up so early anyway, so I need a little more sleep. So I'm going with that rhythm thing. But I look at you, and I'll look at your natural tendencies and all that. I think Johann may not be that fully there with that. He's more, but anyway, that's why you need to check things with me a little bit. And we're discussing here, Johan does it that way. Maybe he just made a suggestion to you. Maybe he just suggested that you do it and you took it like a order. But anyway, to me, and what do you think? Is that okay? Is that reasonable to you that you can stay up past 7 and listen to the classes? I mean, does that sound reasonable to your own mind? Or do you like to go to bed at 7 or something?
I heard you say for you it's also preferable not to use computers after 6. You said that once in
For
the
me, yeah. For me,
yeah
yeah.
yeah. For me, I don't know. It's not an issue.
So it's not an
it's
issue,
freeing.
yeah.
I feel a free bird.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I have no problem.
Yeah. This is this is all personal preference. Yeah. You want to look at you just it's nothing to do with absolute truth, actually. It's to do with this world. That's why, anyway, we discuss things and get it more clear. So if it's no problem for you, no problem. Yeah. It's not like you have to do, this is all relative stuff in the world. It's kind of, with in the Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and I think a lot of people, if you got a lot of contact with ISKCON, you can have this kind of stuff. They make relative stuff in the world to do with the material world as absolutes. Like, Bhakti Siddhanta didn't play a harmonium in kirtan. And in the Narayan Raj group, you weren't allowed to play a harmonium in the group because Bhakti Siddhanta did. But Prabhupada did. See? So who was right? It's not absolute truth. It's always like, well, this guru preferred this and this guru preferred that. So what? What do you prefer? And when I was in the Narayan Raj group, when they said you're not allowed to use the harmonium in the kirtan, they were doing it privately.
Yeah,
Because they liked the harmonium. Can you imagine? And that's not absolute stuff. So whether you turn the computer off at 6 or at 8 o'clock, so friggin' what? You got to be a little mature in your own self that say that's relative to the material world. What is it going to, help you in your service? That's that kind of stuff. Absolute truth is different than our habits in the world. Whether you eat this or don't eat that, or what you eat and what time you eat and all that shit. Figure it out for yourself, on that level. Oh, okay. So, Tom, Is anything more clear now?
Yes, I feel it's also like you said, this energy who the shoe fits. Yeah, when you feel when someone feels triggered, then it's meant for that one. Yeah, that's the message. Being triggered, it says something about yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
if A feels triggered, then that's a message for A. Yes, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. You can feel yourself. If the shoe fits, it's for you.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Um, I just want to become more functional in bhakti.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and um, there is another level to this. I feel. Um, I also become more with discussing this and not be afraid to step on one's shoes to avoid these topics. I'm holding back myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm suppressing myself. So I have to become more mature, more convinced, more one-pointed, just to break through these things.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to break through that veil, that fear of whoa, but you love Johan, and I cannot I don't want to disturb that love. I want to please um, let it all very being smooth. Yes, let it be peaceful. Yes, not harming anyone. I have to cut through that. And
Mm-hmm.
this world, it doesn't change when people are people pleasing each other. They have to. There has to be some fight, some
Mm-hmm.
piercing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like what's the function of a sword if it doesn't pierce anything?
Exactly. Do you want to say something, Lilith, about this? Huh? No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Fanny, sorry you know what I think the worst, Tom. You're busy about Johan, but he's not here. That's easy. Why don't you ask him directly what he meant? Yeah, that's good. Well, actually, Freddie kind of spilled the thing that Johan usually probably go to bed at 7. I don't know. Where is Johan anyway? Doesn't he usually come? No. Discuss with himself that he can clarify his point of view now that yeah. Turn your sword into a plow, Tom, like Balaram, the plower. So now are you one pointed in bhakti, or what's going on?
Balaram has different tools. Yeah, he has the club, he has the plow. Yes, I don't. Who wields the sword? Yes, it's not my. Krishna gives a sword to 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 anyone who needs the sword. Who so this is not my train of
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
I don't have to to give people different. It's not my job. Different arms. Yes,
yeah.
I
Yeah, I think
I
it's
cannot
good.
do
I think it's good you just come express yourself more. be yourself, and express, if you have confusion about something, talk about it. If you're not clear about something, talk about it.
I love to do that. Yes,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
express my. Whoa, what's going on?
She just, maybe the thing went off for a second. She's back.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Yeah,
Krishna. Hare.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, we just have a little talk sometimes, and clear things up. It's just all, Yeah, so anyway, yeah. So let's see where it all ends up here. Back to this here. For that reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme, okay, Dvaitacharya. The Dvaitacharya is Lord Chaitanya's incarnation as a devotee. Therefore, these three tattvas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Advaita Goswami, are the predominators or masters. One of them is Mahaprabhu, and the other two are Prabhus. These two Prabhus serve the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. Oh, you want to start reading here a little bit there, Lalita? Text number 15.
Mute myself first, okay? 15. Huh? The three predominators, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Advaita Acharya, they are worshipable by all living entities. And the fourth principle, Sri Gadadhara Prabhu, is to be understood as their worshipper.
Yeah, like the idea of the guru, it is to teach people how to worship the Mahaprabhus and the devotees and the Vaishnavas purely. That's the whole thing. And what you get, you get. It's like, like Jesus said, ye shall do greater things than I. Does that mean people stop worshiping Jesus? Oh, Jesus is I got more healing power than Jesus now. I'm that's not a
It's in
person.
the name of Jesus.
Yeah,
It's in the name of Guru Haridas.
Yeah. It's not the mood. Otherwise, you're off. That's the Mayavadi. Mayavadi wants to come and take and then go away and then claim the power. And then everything gets confused. Then you start teaching incorrectly. Like, oh, now Johan, you're my guru, man. Thank you, Gohar. You woke me up. Now I'm going to forget about that. Now I want you to be my guru. That is so kind of it's stinky. It's not really clean. See that's if a person stays here, you get purified of these things. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck with them. That's why you got to be a little careful about intimate association with those who don't come here. This is a high level purification, isn't it? I mean, isn't it? Don't we have something special here, like a special power of purity coming through to purify us? And the people that are not taking advantage of it, you want to listen to intimately to them or believe, and they don't have the power to come here. That's the main thing I see. The problem with a lot of devotees is they take on intimate association with people. Many times they don't even have faith in the holy name, and you take intimate association with them and get contaminated. As guru, I'm here to teach that don't take intimate association with people who don't have faith in Krishna's name. And then you got to be a little more distant, even from those who may have faith in Krishna's name, but not in faith in Radha, in the emotion, in the ecstasy. You got to be a little more distant from them too. Otherwise, then you get contaminated. Not maybe not fully distant, but you got to say, hey, man, they don't have faith in Radha. They don't have faith in Lord Chaitanya's ecstasy. They don't have faith in the devotee's ecstasy here. See, when Lalita was getting a little intimate with the devotee, talking so much, she was picking up that Brahman energy. And it was like contamination for her. Because they don't have faith in this ecstatic worship. This is very deep stuff. Yeah. See, people who are getting it right. See, like Amy, the right understanding. Fanny, the right understanding. Lalita, right understanding. This is getting it. Faith in the conclusive truth as it is. There's no difference. People, you were awakened because Gohari Das is here on behalf of the Parampara, all the way through back to Lord Caitanya Nityananda. If you're not convinced of that, stick around, because you must be convinced of that ultimately. That's the opinion here, because that's the opinion of the Parampara. You have a different opinion? Well, bring it up. Let's talk about it. You show me where the guru is not the deliverer of the disciple, when even Lord Caitanya would eat a grain of sand of his guru, even as ecstatic as he was.
Only that is a narrow gate. That's the narrow gate.
Yeah, the Lord shows you, this is the pleasure. This is my pleasure, man. I eat a grain of sand of my Guru Dev. He is my deliverer. It's like Jesus. I always praise you. He's my deliverer. I got my first start with you. I'll never forget. Yeah, but there's Shiksha. You know, there's also Lord Caitanya. There's Prabhupada, Lord Caitanya, and all. It's part of the family. But I don't just cut them off and then move on like this. Oh, let's see, two-faced. Yeah. So go ahead there, Lalita, read on.
There are innumerable pure devotees of the Lord, headed by Srivasa Thakura, who are known as unalloyed devotees. The devotees headed by Gadadhara Pandita are to be considered incarnations of the internal potency of the Lord. They are confidential devotees engaged in the service of the Lord.
See, internal potency, incarnations. What does that mean? The internal. That means they're ecstatic and conclusive. That's the internal potency. Sat, chit. Chit is knowledge of the absolute truth. No, not just study knowledge. No, knowledge that comes from Ananda. Sat, and that means their spiritual form is manifest now. See, that though they represent the mature devotees, the big brothers, they make you a big brother and big sister for others. That's the process. Okay? Inconclusiveness is the enemy. See? Conclusive understanding is the conqueror of all of this. That's why we got Guru Sadhu Shastra here. See, people are afraid of that. That's why they leave here. They're so strong here. The light's so bright because we can discuss these things. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. See? In religion, in Vaishnava religion, they don't have the power to come and discuss. I would discuss with anybody. You bring me any guru here, we'll discuss. But they don't have the power to do that. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Not even the Narayan Raj devotees. I don't think they have the power to discuss here. If they did, I would like to invite anybody. Come on, is the truth that is how much of the truth are you willing to go all in on? I'll put all my disciples, all my understanding, all my ecstasy on the line here, all into the pot. You put all that you got as a follower or a guru, whatever you are, into the pot here. Winner takes all. Why not? I would. I mean, how much committed to truth and ecstasy are you? The deeper the truth you have, the more ecstatic you'll be. Go ahead, Tom. What?
It will always be a win-win situation. There will be no loser. If the truth is in the pot, there is no loser. It's always win-win.
Yeah. Otherwise, otherwise there's some illusion there. You think you're going to, how can, the truth will set you free. How much do you believe in that? See, a lot of people don't, they don't really believe that because they don't maybe want to be free inside. Well, I don't know, my illusion, they don't think like that. They think their illusion is truth. See, so that's, one of the four types of worshipers of Krishna. The one is seeking the truth is the best. Seek and you shall find. See, truth will set you free. So of the four types of worshipers of Krishna, one's in need of money, the ones, in need of money, and the pious. I forgot what the four types are. Freddie, give me the four types. You go look up Bhagavad Gita. Four types of individuals. But the best of them is the one seeking the truth that's in knowledge or seeking knowledge or something like that. Yeah. Go ahead, Lalita. Read on a little bit.
The internal devotees or potencies are all eternal associates in the pastimes of the Lord. Only with them does the Lord advent to propound the Sankirtan movement.
Only with them, the internal potency devotees, only with them. The real Sankirtan movement is chapter 1 of Adi Lila in Chaitanya Bhagavat. You know what it says? Chapter 1? That was the beginning. The beginning of the Sankirtan movement was the ecstatic expression of the devotees. The prema, see, the internal. Only with them, see, does the Lord propound the Sankirtan movement. See, otherwise you're just practicing. It's a Vaidhi. You pre-practice going out. Where's the prema? They don't even know what it is yet. So we're here to teach. See, this is Madhya Lila, because, see, that's when the first real ecstatic expression of transcendental mellows, where Krishna said, Lord Caitanya said, I saw Krishna, and he just said Krishna, and the tears poured out of his eyes, and he cried and they laughed and all that. See, beginning of the Sankirtan movement is that. People don't know. Vaishnavas don't know. They think they're in the beginning. Well, you're in the beginning, but not in the real beginning. The real beginning is here. Here we chant Krishna's name, and sometimes tears pour out of our eyes. We laugh like madmen and women. See? That's what the Lord came to bring, this kind of worship. Just like when Jesus did, he started it. Spirit and truth. Yeah. I think I need to stop a little bit.
It's a long close.
We'll stop for a while. And boy, we got 20 people today. We got their interest. They like this stuff. See, it was dramatic. Has some drama here. Get everybody's attention. Oh, what's going on in that Sangha there? They seem to have some argument. It's the ghosty.
It's what he says, Eric. The commitment is the key. That's absolute true.
The what now?
The commitment is the key.
Yeah, the commitment. The dedication. As a matter of fact, in the initiation, Prabhupada said, initiation is kind of external, but real initiation is your commitment
Heart to heart.
and your dedication to the disciplic line. So practically, functional here is, how much dedication and commitment do you have to what we're doing here? See? That's initiation, what your name or anything. Internal. The more you feel like internally, like I'm dead, I'm here. Like Lily, you could see Lalita, we're here to preach this movement. I'm here to help, assist in Gaur Haridas, my guru's preaching. It's beautiful. Krishna loves moods like that. Not like, I'm here to do it. Oh, I'm here to take over, or I'm here, it's immature. stinky. So,
Yeah. And when you're actually processing, actually you don't have to go from here to there to get advice and to just process what you've got to process. Actually, otherwise you make things more complicated than before.
like going to like other teachers or something. or-
Yeah. Then you make it more complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting confused listening to other devotees, then just stay with Guru. Just stay and listen here, and
With
then you
Guru,
save yourself. What do you need? Other? Why do you have to? You don't have to go to everything. I mean, if you're getting confused, stay with Guru. Just come listen here. Why do you
ask
need?
Guru. Ask Guru. Talk about
Yeah.
your confusion to
Yeah,
Guru.
yeah, or yeah. I mean, if you're going to go and get confused and listening to the devotees here, personally, if that's the thing that kind of gets you off, discuss it with me, and we should work it out.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the ghosty stuff. What do you think, Tom?
I don't know the meaning of that is the ghosty, but I was thinking it's like when there is a trial, then there are then clarity. The whole point of having a trial is having clarity, and there are some witnesses, um, independent witnesses who come. So these are all tools to find clarity, to find the truth, and there are not many platforms where we can use these energies and be honest with it. So I feel we to make use of this opportunity is really important, to make use of it,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make the revelation of truth, make it functional, that it has to happen. Especially in these times, there are so many um, pseudo courts and pseudo um, um, gatherings, and they nothing of truth comes out of it. It's very very rare. It's very valuable that these things there is that there is a right true tribunal, and not all those fake things.
yeah,
I got very very disappointed in a lot of so-called judges and trials. They don't function anymore. Because the truth, you cannot even bring in arguments from
Mhm.
shastras. So what are they talking about?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you just get more committed here. The more you just put your foot in here, I mean, completely, both feet in here, I think the happier you'll be when you get to that point. So in the meantime, we just keep discussing. And if you get confused here, and just talk, we'll talk about it, and everything will be good. I'm sure we'll work it out. Sound good?
Yes. Actually, there is I know there are a lot of points accumulated. There's a whole list of things that are not solved for me, and I also know there are unsolved issues for other people. So when it's becoming too much, it's I'm fed up. I cannot continue. It's become too too heavy for me. Yes.
Yeah. Well, again, the same thing comes down to um, even in here. Maybe you're just listening to too much. Why don't you just listen to Guru here? Why do you have to listen to everybody and when you're getting confused? Can't you come from your own experience? It's, you know, it's kind of like what they teach in India. They teach follow one path, follow one path, and not all these other paths at the same. Follow one path and get the result of that. Because if you're getting confused, you know, even Lord Caitanya taught that. Because there was a confused devotee there. It was Tapan Mishra. You can read it, right? It's in the pastime. He meets Tapan Mishra in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Tapan Mishra was confused. He was listening to too many different people's opinions, teachers, about bhakti, and it caused confusion in him. And then Lord Chaitanya taught him. He said, those who listen to too many teachers become doubtful. And that's how it is. You can do that, can happen here at this point. So you don't have to listen to all these, even the devotees here. Why not? If it's confusing you, why not listen to one teacher? You know, one teacher. You know what I mean? You know, and then I'll tell you what, once you get this and get through this, you can listen to everybody because you'll just automatically sort it all out. You know, like a mailman. Oh, this goes in this slot. That's what I do. This goes in just the boom, 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 sort it out. No confusion, nothing. But get to that point first. You know, the path I teach, I think all the people here will agree with. Follow the guru. See, listen to the guru, learn from the guru, see, you know, about the glories of bhakti and following the process. And the guru tattva, learn how to faith in guru and the word of guru. See, get strong in that. Get guru tattva. And not just you're getting confused. There's too many brands, too many gurus here. You know, even, you know, Christianity, they say, oh yeah, Johan, you be my guru now. It's too confusing. Too many instructions. Johan saying that, and another guru. Listen, you asked me the question which time, you know, and these things. Just ask one guru, and you'll become fixed and strong and like this. And then later you can listen to anybody. You can listen to Mayavadi. You can watch a movie. You can listen to demons and all that stuff. Everything gets right in the slot because you're conclusive. Oh yeah, that's this. I have no faith in this. I have no faith in that. This is inconclusive. See? That you'll get here if you just be like that. But again, if you're not confused and you like listening to Lalita, Johan, or Janaki, or anybody else giving classes, and you're not confused, no problem. But if you are, look from your own I'm getting confused. Just listen to Guru. Take this. That's what the Shastras say. You know, learn from the Guru. I'm telling you about Shastras here. The Guru Shastra. And then later on, you'll sort everything else. Everything will be fine. Amy Rose, I can't believe you're saying Guru Tattva. Fanny says, follow the guru, follow the leader. Follow the leader. Yeah, just follow. Let's play follow the leader. How about that, Tom? Follow the leader. That's easy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in the process, and you confirmed me many times that it's also in my phase. It's in my stage. It's good to explore different things. Yes, explore a lot, and then keep the pure, keep the conclusive, and I'm doing that. Yes. The next stage I'm in is about being honest about my concerns, being honest about my
Absolutely.
doubts.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to have doubts, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I need a platform to talk about it. I need your light,
Yeah.
yeah, because I need to. your light, because I yeah, I have to grow. I have to
Yeah.
progress. I have to
Yeah.
advance.
Yeah. So just keep talking, keep sharing. You got to follow your own, your path in that way. You're wired up the way you are. You have certain things you need to learn and all that. So yeah, and you bring them here. We discuss too. Yeah. Yeah, like Freddie says, Guru Sadhu Shastra. So any confusions, just bring them here. We talk about it. Okay? So, with no more further ado, we shall.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Hari-bo, Hari-bo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name.
Fanny says, Tom, you think too much.
Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Hari-bo.
Yeah, that's his path. I think it's good, he thinks. Good. Think on there, Tom.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Be yourself,
He has
everybody.
come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's name.
Sometimes it gets a little complicated, but we work it out.
Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Hari-bo. What's the value of your life? It's devotion you don't get. Hari-bo. Hari-bo. Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Hari-bo. Hari-bo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.